Hi folks, it's Elliot here from Evolve ETFs. I wanted to bring you some important news on the US cannabis industry that we think is important for investors. Yesterday, the United States House of Representatives passed the Secure and Fair Enforcement of Banking Act. This is also known as the SAFE Act. It was passed by a wide margin of 321 votes to 103. That included 91 Republican votes, which we think is important because we believe that the legalization of cannabis at the federal level in the US is a bipartisan issue supported on both sides. The SAFE Act opens the doors for US cannabis companies to access the banking system to provide them with capital to grow their business. At the moment, prior to the passage of this act, cannabis companies in the US can only work with state chartered banks and don't have access to the full banking services provided by the country. Now, before we get ahead of ourselves, the Senate version of this bill has not yet been approved and is still in committee. And bear in mind that while the Senate may be under Republican control, 34 states have legalized medical cannabis. So we have a lot of support from both Democrats and Republicans from across the country who are in favor of legalizing cannabis at the federal level. The market has largely anticipated the passage of this act, and so we haven't seen a lot of movement in share prices today. But that being said, what this really underlines is that it's a matter of when and not if cannabis becomes legalized at the federal level in the US. We think that this is extremely significant. The ability for US cannabis companies to access US capital markets, large US investors, including institutions, is currently being constrained by the fact that cannabis at the federal level is still classified as a Schedule I illegal drug. This news yesterday really supports our thesis that it's a matter of when and not if cannabis becomes legalized at the federal level. How can a country that has legalized the banking services for cannabis companies continue to view cannabis as an illegal substance? We understand from the passage of this bill in the House that there's bipartisan support, and we continue to believe that the change in federal legislation is the single most important catalyst for the appreciation of share prices of cannabis companies in the US. They trade at a significant discount to their Canadian peers on a revenue-adjusted basis. But we believe that once cannabis becomes legalized, more investors will enter the US market because it is already the largest cannabis market in the world. This is why we believe now is a great time to be investing in US cannabis companies. Valuations are at their lowest levels of the year, and it's a great opportunity for investors looking at this space. This is also why we launched the world's first US-focused cannabis ETF. The ticker is USMJ. If you're interested in investing in cannabis, please talk to your investment advisor, and you can visit our website at www.evolveetfs.com for more information about our products. As always, if you like this video, please hit like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks, and see you next time.